Hello there, Pumpkin. I was listening to PlanB. Now, PlanB is a revered Bitcoin maxi. He made a Bitcoin model called Stock to Flow. It's actually one of my favorite models. Not because it works anymore, but because it fooled so many people. And it was working the whole time. And I learned a lot of market wisdom from that. And just seeing how wrong the crowd can be. It actually shows you a lot. And I've shared many insights to this model with you, right? Now, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to play with you a quick video. I'm watching PlanB's channel and someone asked him a question about Bitcoin's adoption technology curve, okay? And I'm just going to warn you, you're going to vomit because PlanB is going to tell them and everybody that he thinks Bitcoin is still in the innovator phase, super early adopter. Have a listen.
Very explosive. Do you see this happening in the upcoming years? And if yes, does it fit within the stock to flow model? Well, great question. And I did a lot of analysis on S-curves and adoption curves before I did stock to flow and time models. First of all, I don't think we're in early adoption phase right now. Early adoption is here. And I think we're in innovator phase yet. And the switch point is 3.5% adoption. So I think we're below 3.5% adoption and still an innovator.
Excuse me, sir? Did I just hear that right? Please, correct me if I'm wrong. But did you just say Bitcoin is still in early innovator phase? I want to know, what have you been swallowing, sir? Because hand some over, okay? I'll triple dunk it. We're going all night partying. That's some very strong stuff. How on earth is Bitcoin in early innovator phase when we have the Laggards, the Skeptics finally coming in, the Roca Negra ETF, Uncle Peter's Schiff, shout out to him, watches the channel, even he's adopted it. It's like your parents logging on to Facebook and telling you how cool it is. In 2021, the time to get into Facebook was like 2006. You get it? The time to get into Bitcoin was at $1, $10, $100, not 40,000. The world's richest man already shielded, Elon Musk. A country adopted it. Now, I want to tell you, friends, this is the type of cope people have when it comes to holding things. They're going to keep holding. You see why? They're not going to get out. You know, a lot of people told me, oh, what if somebody figures out that Bitcoin's going to stop at 80K, my friend Somi? And what if the dark prophecy becomes known to the market? Do you see how high these people are? There is no freaking chance on earth that's happening. They're not clicking sell at $80,000 Bitcoin. They're not even thinking about selling. You see, their brains can't even compute the chance that Bitcoin stops under $100,000. By the way, PlanB's target is $500,000, a gold flipping almost, okay, in the next cycle. Now, luckily for you, I've got some nice juicy videos for you. And the video is actually just going to be me, friends, dancing. It's beautiful to see. I want to know what they're on, friends. That's some very strong stuff they're on. Let's go through the actual information here because, you know, I can come here and I can just talk all day. But look at this. I mean, look at this, okay? Firstly, you're not early to Bitcoin. You're late, okay? Get it? You're late. I've only warned you 100,000 times. The world's richest man shielded, a country adopted it, everybody's heard of it, and guess what? Most of them are already assessing it because that's what everybody believes, right? It's like, see, God bless the XRP army. They're like, if only you heard about my coin called XRP, you would finally buy my bags and the network would go up. Guess what, man? We have. And we don't want it. You ever thought about that? You see, we don't even want your coin in a bull market. The growth rate is not high enough. Now, you put the same thing on Bitcoin. It's the same thing. Of course, I'm not saying Bitcoin's going down. I'm just telling you, these hyperbolic, super giant pump prices that they're begging for, I just don't see it. I don't see a world where Bitcoin goes to $500,000. Why? Because that gives an Ethereum price of $50,000. Why don't I see that? It's because if Ethereum is 50K, friends, literally from here, you know every single coin in your portfolio now is minimum 100x. Because that's in Ethereum, 25x from here. And everything will just do like 4x on Ethereum. I don't see that world, okay? That's not going to happen. I'll tell you right now, that's not going to happen. You're telling me every single person around you with $10,000 in their portfolio is going to be a millionaire in 15 months? Really? Really? Let's go through more information here, friends. You're not early to Bitcoin. Don't even think you're early to Bitcoin. Don't even think, friends. If you're early to Bitcoin, then who the hell is Max Keiser buying it at $1? Who is Roger Ver, who literally sold his car, Ferrari or a Lambo, to buy 400,000 Bitcoin for $1? Who are they? You're not an early innovator. Habibi Albi, you are not. Don't even think you are, okay? You are in full cope mode. Infinite money printing couldn't even pump the bag, okay? Now, luckily for you, I have a super magical 200-week moving average line on my chart, and it's been saying that Bitcoin's been diminishing gains by its disconnect from the moving average line every single cycle top. And you just divide it by 2 each time. First, it was a 20x. The next one was about a 12. The one after that, last cycle, was about a 5. We'll divide 5 by 2.5. By 2, you get 2.5x. Okay? So I've drawn this line for you many times. It's crazy, right? It's crazy. Now, I've shown this chart here for you, friends. So before I even show you all the fundamentals, it's programmed in. So before I'm showing you the fundamentals, look, the chart, before looking at anything, I'm like, oh, wow, this thing's slowing down, okay? Bitcoin is slowing down, friends. Look, it used to go up. Look at this. It doesn't take a genius, okay? It used to go up a lot, and then kind of a lot, and then it slowed down. I know there's a lot of text here, and now it's slowing down, okay? Bitcoin's chart is just slowing down, friends. Look at this. Whoa, it used to go up heaps. Oh, my gosh. Look at this. Hey, what's happening? Oh, wow, high. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You see that? Can you see that, friends? You can see that. Now, this is the 200-week moving average we're talking about, and I have just extended it out here. And if you just draw that line up, what's a 2.5x? There you go. It's about 93K, which is nowhere near even close to their $500,000 mark. We're all late. We're late. That's it. We just got to accept it in our minds. We're late. Yes, we thought this was going to be as slow and big as technology like the internet boom. The thing with the internet is it took a long time to play out because not everybody had access to all this information. We don't live in that world anymore. Everything's faster now, okay? Yeah, maybe if it was slower times, it wouldn't take 15 years to get to this point. Maybe in the olden times, it would have took 30 years. But technology keeps adopting faster and faster. Look, I made this picture for you just to show you all this information. I have all this juicy stuff. So, I mean, like, if we need to do anything, friends, just please, firstly, shout out to Uncle Petey Schiff, who watches this channel. Thank you very much, Uncle Petey. Okay, Uncle Petey is a fantastic economist. Teaches us a lot about the government. What really works out. I wish Uncle Petey could kind of like see the bug eaters, but you know, we'll see them. We know them. Okay, look at this. Uncle Petey's in. Okay. Look, you know when this came out, by the way, friends, no one believed it when it happened. People were in disbelief. You know, people still don't believe it today. This is actually real. Uncle Petey Schiff went on an interview, 2 interviews. He says, guys, yes, I'm actually using the Bitcoin network to store art. Now, what people do is if they hear it, they go, oh, well, but he still thinks it's going to 0, so it doesn't count. Nope. That's like your parents saying to you, this Facebook's all a bunch of junk. Why are you on it 4 hours a day? Why do you want to see what my auntie is doing today, huh? You're checking out all the other people in the family, in the neighborhood. Okay? You see all this other stuff going on, friends? Doesn't really matter. You adopted it. That's why you're a laggard and a skeptic. You're literally, it's in the technology adoption curve. I can't believe, friends. It's actually down here. Look at down here. The very, very bottom, right? The very, very bottom, friends. It's called skeptic. It's laggard. You're still skeptical. You're like, I use it. I don't really get it. Because you weren't early. Friends, I made this for you. And in the bottom left, look at this. Roger Ver collected 400,000 Bitcoin at $1. And look where the arrow goes to, innovator. Okay, so Plan B is trying to say, yeah, you're an innovator. You're an innovator. No, you're not. He's saying, well, only like less than 3% of the world knows about it. Wrong. They all know about it. And guess what? Most people just think it's trash. Sorry. Hey, I love Bitcoin. I'm wearing a buy Bitcoin sign all over. They think it's trash. That's it. The Laggards and the Skeptics are in. Friends, let's go through this. Okay, look at this. The next one. Tech enthusiasts. Who was a tech enthusiast? Look at these people. Richard Hart. He's like, oh, cool. I've got a very cool, strong computer GPU. I'm playing basically World of Warcraft all day. Let me mine some of this weird Bitcoin. I downloaded an EXE. Andreas. Okay. And then you have DaVinci J15. They were the tech enthusiasts. They were the visionaries. They could see a future. They're like, oh yeah, I can see how this kind of thing works out. Number 3. All right. Number 3 is John McAfee. Rest in peace. He is part of crossing the chasm. All right. This is when it fully hit mainstream. This is where we got the greatest memes. It was the memes renaissance of crypto. The HODL meme was fortified. We forged Bizonacci, friends. Bizonacci, the Rojak meme, all of them came in that 2016 to 2017 era. Okay, that was crossing the chasm. That was the biggest explosion of all. That is, Bitcoin did 100x from the bottom to the top, from $180 around to 18 to 20K. Huge. And Ethereum did its huge, enormous 4,500x from the ICO, from 31 cents to $1,400. Okay, that was crossing the chasm. And that was the pragmatists, right? That was also people saying it's a better money. It's a new way of doing things. That's why it's pragmatic. It's like, you know, you might not like it, but it's just a better way. Look what comes next. Conservatives. Michael, Chad, Saylor, and Elon Musk, okay? Now, interesting, because people, this is where people get confused. They think, well, Michael, Chad, Saylor was early to Apple, okay? And Elon Musk, he's early to Mars, so they're like early to everything. Yeah, they're not crypto people, man. We are the crypto degenerates. When crypto was around, they were too busy to take note of it. All right? They don't care about it. Now they do, yeah, because Michael Saylor's got a big old Bybit leveraged long. He doesn't want to get liquidated. Sure. It's conservative, friends. Michael Chad Saylor, cybernetic, Hornet's Nest, digital, New York, real estate. He's shilling the bag to other big portfolio people. It's conservative, friends. It is. It's part of the conservative crowd. Now, where's the word conservative come from? It's not people who are always stuck in the past. No. The conservative means I've checked out everything myself. I've tried to find holes in this, and it's all good. Let me go into it. That's what conservative means. It means, I don't think this is a risk at all. That's what it means. I hope your eyes are opening now, friends. I hope you have your very straight back and your fluffy slippers are staying on. By the way, I have been asked as well for proof of fluffy slippers, friends. I am wearing bulls. Can you even see this? These are giant bullhorn slippers. You see this? These cute little bull horns here, okay? We are going to get ready for the bull market. So we're very, very serious, okay? You know what comes next, by the way? What comes after conservative people in the adoption cycle, friends, in the mainstream market? It's Uncle Petey Schiff. He's finally in crypto now. And the ETF. Okay? It reads it like a book. Straight away like a book. Look at all this information I have here. If you go down, friends, look at this. There's even, look at the very, very, very bottom. Bitcoin mentioned in Peter Schiff show. 2012. Wow. I think this is August the 1st. Yes, it is August the 1st. Peter Schiff on his show mentions Bitcoin. That's early, man. That's when he's like, nah, I don't want to use it. Nah. You see, it's a story. It's a tech adoption cycle. But the Bitcoin maxis, and they got a complete bias. Look, friends, that's okay, friends. Everyone's got a bias or something, okay? But I'm just telling you right now, I can see it. Can you see it now too? Aren't you glad you got a friend like me that you like, subscribe, press the belly button and all to belly button and all, share with your friends and family. Who else is going to teach you this? Huh? you're probably looking at some thumbnails on your screen right now where they're like, the rally is just getting started. Bitcoin to $700,000. We will flip gold. When you hear that, you know that's not for you and me, right? Just to let you know. That's for traditional finance. That's for people like Andre Jeek and Meat Kevin. Some people call him Meat Cuckin. Okay, shout out to Kevy. But those types of thumbnails for like, we are gonna go $700,000. That's for them. Because these guys got like 4.8 million in the stock market. Not making these numbers up, right? So they're gonna throw in like, oh sweet, yeah, I'll put in like 200K into Bitcoin, sweet. Yeah, I'll buy it at 100K, I'll buy it at 80K. It might actually go to 700K. I'll make another 1.4 million. It's for them. All right, they don't want to do these degen, altcoin, poopy, like bonk and Solana type of narrative trash, and then moving on to the next stuff and looking at real DeFi, PulseChain, PulseX, or Hex, or even thinking about what the hell an Oracle is with chain stink. They're not worried about it. They don't care. Yeah, it's all a scam to them. Yeah, because we're still early to altcoins, Habib. We are still early to altcoins. You understand? They don't get it yet. When they get it, it's game over for everybody. Okay. So I even have it here as a picture, friend. Look at this. When Uncle Petey Schiff first talked about Bitcoin on his show, right, it was actually funny enough. It rallied to 6,450x after that point, right? So its adoption curve is slowing down. There's nothing you can do about it, okay? I mean, here you have it right here. I just went through the whole path for you, Innovators, okay? This is Max Keiser buying it at $1. Max Keiser buys it at $1. He literally puts, I think, 10,000 Bitcoin on a laptop and gives it to Alex Jones, and then he loses the laptop, okay? So that's early, man. That's early. Not cybernetic hornet's nest. Let's get a Bitcoin ETF. It's not early, man. Okay? Where are we now, friends? Laggards and skeptics. The government, they don't want to take any blame for anything. They have to write essays and essays and essays and so many reports of every single angle. How can this thing possibly go wrong? So we are protected for the consumer, because we don't want them to riot with pitchforks when it comes to Bitcoin in this ETF. Like, can it go to zero? Why can't it go to zero? What would it take? Can it get hacked? Can we mint more coins? I've got to go through all of these. That's skeptic. Skeptics writing skeptic reports, okay? You didn't go through that before you bought. You were like, sweet, my ticket to get rich. Let me buy this digital Ponzi. That's exactly why we're all here. For every coin. Every single one, all right? So now, okay, I started off this video by showing you PlanB. We're in the early innovators. Prove me wrong. I want to be proven wrong, man. You know how you can prove me wrong? Send Bitcoin to 200,000 by the end of next year. All right, I'm waiting. Come and do it. Please, I'm here. Okay, because I'm not getting out until the euphoria is there. And friends, there's something wrong with this picture. Okay, so don't worry. Don't look at the models. Don't look at these like, oh, the demographics and the money printing. Don't look at any of that. Okay, because remember, we diminished gains and the stock to flow model broke, even with infinite QE, 0% interest rates, 16 trillion in negative yielding bonds, and Elon Musk shielded. 4 big things. We still couldn't get to 100K. We still broke the stock to flow model. We still underwhelmed. Okay. You have all of these things. You got to put the pieces of the puzzle together for yourself. All right. Now, at the end of the day, I've always said to you too, do you want to be right or do you want to make money? So what do we do? Okay. Well, okay. If we are on our destiny up to these prices of $500,000 Bitcoin, sweet. When it goes to 80 or 90K or 100K, whatever, okay. Shave off a bit of your portfolio and just let it sit. And then you say, all right, in the next 12 months, so Bitcoin's at like 85K now, right? You go, okay, in the next 12 months, Bitcoin is either down to 35 or up to 250 plus. You win either way. That's the way to play it, okay? Now, to give a 0% probability to the world where Bitcoin round trips and goes down to that 30 to 40K after it goes to 80 and fails, that's the wrong play to move. That's the wrong play, okay? That means you have 0% stablecoin allocation at that point. So I've just shown you the technology adoption curve, friends. That's why we're still early to altcoins. No one believes in them. because we all say they're all scams. But time is running out. Maybe there's going to be a crypto index at the top. All right? Wouldn't that be funny, friends? After finally all those years, after the Bitcoin ETF, Ethereum ETF, they finally give us a crypto index. That is literally the final send-off. Because that's when the world and the governments be like, okay, we thought poopy altcoins had no value. Well, we were wrong about those two. And we're like, oh, crap. Because you got to think, friends, okay, if you, the government, are finally allowing people to buy poop coins, that must mean everybody who would buy them has already bought. Okay? Make sure you like, subscribe, belly button, all. Don't forget, he loves you, friends. Catch you soon.